I think the part where they really lost me the most would be the fact that they didn't go all the way with the murder. What's good, good people? Welcome to Whole Views. Thank you for clicking the thumbnail. My name is Corey, and today we're going to be talking about The Pale Blue Eye. The Pale Blue Eye is a Netflix film starring Christian Bale and Henry Melling. Now, if you're paying attention to the way I used my words there, starring Christian Bale, that is what you're going to hear. That is what most people are going to click the button to watch it for. Yes, Christian Bale is the star of the movie, quote unquote star. But Henry Melling is really the star of this movie. Obviously, you're going to have a movie here that really hinges on whether it's good or bad based on the performances, because there's not a lot of action. It's not a lot of things that unfold. It's going to be a really, really slow burn, dramatic murder mystery. While it does deliver in the lane of being a murder mystery, it does have a few issues when it comes to the pacing of the film, as well as just the entertainment value. It found itself, to me, just running a bit too dry for a bit too long in too many places. When talking about performances, Christian Bale has gained such a synonymous name with being a great, great performer that when you see his name on anything, you're going to associate it with something being high quality, and you're not going to expect anybody to act better than he is in the same film. Henry Melling here does steal the show to me. I think this is very much his movie. This is very much his time to shine, much brighter, in my opinion, than Christian Bale did in this movie. Christian Bale plays a Sherlock Holmesian character named Detective Landor, who does a great job throughout the movie of guiding this mystery and really using his deductive reasoning skills to come to the conclusions and find a short list of people who could be up to something. He's very, very observant. And again, that term Sherlock Holmesian, I think I might put in the thumbnail, because that is what this character is. He is fictional, although Edgar Allan Poe is playing the real version of Edgar Allan Poe. He really did go to West Point and around this age and time, and he was, when you look at the real pictures with him versus Henry Melling, I think Henry Melling did a good job, and the makeup and hair did a really good job of kind of capturing the essence of what Poe actually looked like back then. But once Henry Melling's Edgar Allan Poe is introduced to the film, he is instantly the more intriguing character. We do have some emotional beats and some heavy backstory that come from Christian Bale's Detective Landor, but it's the Edgar Allan Poe, it's Melling's Poe that does the entertainment here. He's funny, he's charming, his accent is ridiculous, his diatribes that he goes on, his monologues that he goes on, super entertaining stuff. And I really, really liked it. I liked all his interactions with every other character in the movie, whether he was being picked on, whether he was like trying to kind of seduce or introduce himself and kind of butter up to a young lady. Like, all his time on screen was good time. But this is not 100% his movie. And in the Christian Bale stuff, the movie, to me, kind of slows down. You get teases of his backstory, and while it's creepy and it's haunting, it doesn't all the way deliver on the creepiness or hauntingness, which is why the movie is kind of scored how it's scored, in my opinion, and probably why people feel how they feel about it. Plot-wise, it's a straightforward murder mystery, a whodunit, and it's not as twisty-turny as Bullet Train or The Glass Onion, two of the better mysteries that I watched from last year, or even The Black Phone. But there is the element of mystery that's there, and you have suspects in mind. So it is in line with some of the others. And there are reveals that happen toward the end that kind of make it satisfying to watch it all the way through. But it is not the best murder mystery that I've seen in the last few months. It's a good one. It's a solid one. It's a solid entry. And actually, it's better than what I expect from a Netflix film. Like, I thought something that is kind of distributed and housed by Netflix, like thrown into the theaters for a short period of time and then straight to the service, I feel like it's way better than what I expected it to be coming from them. But then at the same time, with Christian Bale's name attached and the level of talent involved, I thought kind of could have been just a little bit better. So not the best movie of the year or gonna make any lists, but good start to the year. I enjoyed watching it. I do feel very strongly positive about this one, but to say it's in the top tiers of anything, maybe not. Solid one, but the pace The entertainment value, rewatchability, probably won't come back to it, but it was a good one time through. Had me gripped at certain points because I was really on the edge of my seat. I think the part where they really lost me the most would be the fact that they didn't go all the way with the murder. Like the idea that there was a little bit of Satanism and a little bit of devil worship and those elements driving the characters forward, like that was intriguing, but they didn't go far enough for me. So I think that's kind of where things fell short. And then the wrap up at the end, kind of bringing things back around towards the Christian Bale character, didn't necessarily care for that either. So again, that's where we fall. That's where we land. Let me know your thoughts. And how did you feel about The Pale Blue Eye? That's very important to get some feedback from the people. And that's it. That's all for this one, y'all. Enjoy yourself, guard your heart, and go watch something good.